Well, g'day DLive, and welcome back to the Gives a Minutes DLive stream for a Saturday afternoon affair. It has just gone 8 minutes past 3 in the PM for me. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening to you, whatever the time it is, wherever you're consuming this content. You're always welcome right here on the Gives a Minutes DLive stream. Before we get too deep into this stream, I gotta check that it's all working. Oh, crikey. And then I'll talk about why I'm sitting out here in the snow. Is it working? It looks like it's working, but it's not doing anything. Hendrik's in the house. G'day, Hendrik. How you doing, man? Let me refresh my DLive machine ski. Gonna get very difficult to do anything with an iPhone that's getting snowed upon, because the snow turns to water the moment it touches the screen, because the screen is warm. Let me just see if everything's working. Okay, it's all working. So, how you doing, Hendrik? I'm literally sitting here in the snow. It's been snowing all day here in Queenstown at the level of 330 meters, which I don't know if you can see down the ways, but that is Queenstown, the Lake Wakatipu, Queenstown Beach they call it. Kind of strange to call it a beach, but they do call it that. And the idea of this stream is just to see if I can stream in the snow. Like, yeah, just to see how this goes. Can we do this? I don't know how far I'm gonna roll, if we're gonna roll too far. I wouldn't mind going downtown and just seeing what people, I mean, I don't know how well you can see this, but it is snowing pretty heavily right now. It's nice, it's peaceful. But yeah, you know, snow becomes water, and I don't know how much of that the gear can handle. I don't know how much of that the batteries can handle. Do you see the snow on the camera? Let me just see. Oh yeah, you can see it. I mean, I guess it just looks like water to you, right? Just looks like water landing on the on my body. But I should zip up my Bic pick. I mean, in an ideal world, it would stop snowing. Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, you can see the snow. Thanks, H-Man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, it would stop and then I could get up and move around and show you things. But because right now, to show it to you would mean that the snow is going to land on the lens and then the lens becomes wet, blah, blah, bling, blong, blang. I also should have set this to M-tag immediately because I do want to have a drink here. I don't know if we're going to be out till sunset. It's 3:15 right now. Sunset's typically 5:15 or around that time. But realistically speaking, it's just been blanketed out with snow for the whole day, and there ain't going to be a sunset. There on the weather app, it says 100% chance of snowfall from now through till, I think it said till 90% chance around sunset. It doesn't look like water falls faster. Yeah, it's really soft and like. Actually, it's just kind of changed. This morning or earlier today, oh no, that one went on the lens. Oh no, got the lens hood. This morning it was definitely just cruising mellow. Now it seems a little bit more forceful on the way down. But I guess what I could do here, stop and have a little chat. I mean, I know Shyla asked if I was going to do a stream on Thursday night, I think it was, Friday night maybe. I should zip up my bag before I get too deep in here because that snow's getting in there as well. Just give me a second to close up. I can't really show you the Teradek Big Pack and the Teradek Wave because if I do, it'll get covered in snow. Yeah, Shyla asked if I was going to do a stream the other day, and I just had to answer well, I had to say no. Yeah, I mean, I'm really busy with my job. And long days, like yesterday was an anomaly. So yesterday it puked down with snow up at the Remarkables, which I'm not even gonna bother pointing that way, you're gonna just see white. But let's just say this, from the time that I got there was about that much snow on a bench. By the time we left, the snow would have been, you can see the ground, it would have been higher than this bench. So it came down to the tune of about 50 centimeters in about 4 hours, 4.5, 5 hours. And when we left at about 6 p.m., the drive back down was pretty interesting, I guess. It was a good training run, right? Because we're gonna literally be driving like that by ourselves. So it was good to get hands-on with chain fitting, chain removal, and even just the basics of driving in like a full whiteout alpine environment when it's dark, like it's no light, and basically all you can see is the guy in front of you if there's someone in front of you. So we all went down in a big convoy. This was yo, Caffrey with a diamond, thanks man. I'm moving my streams to YouTube, spreading the lemons. Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, dude. Yeah, so really good hands-on day to get deep into the logistics of the job, because realistically there's going to be plenty of days like this. Today the Remarkables access road is closed, so both ski fields, Remarkables and Coronet Peak, they're not actually open for the public yet. Coronet Peak brought their open day forward by 1. It's now opening this coming Thursday. The Remarkables hasn't made an announcement yet, but they did close it because you can always go up there, pay $10 and just drive up the road. And if you want to hike to the top of the peaks and then snowboard in the amount of snow they've got, you're welcome to. But because of the conditions now, they said no, they closed it off to the public. So it's pretty gnarly. It's white out. It's a heavy amount of snow and people can get lost in it. They don't have the full staff up there yet. They don't have the full safety team on patrol, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to cater for some yahoo that just drives up and then hikes up and then gets in trouble, right? I saw the photos of the snow, fucking rad. M-tag now, my language is not guaranteed. Yeah, I'll M-tag because I want to crack a beverage too, because more than likely we won't be out too long on this stream, I don't think. Well, maybe we'll be able to find a place under the... I mean, we'll walk downtown at some point, but I will M-tag. I got a few... wild turkeys! I got a caruba. Actually, I could put my backpack under the bench here. What did I think of that before, dude? Okay, my backpack is now out of the snow. Yeah, let's M-tag the shiz out of this. And also, while we sit here, I do want to address some DLive information. Yeah, there's been some. Oh, hang on a second. MTag. Where is my MTag machine? There it is. This is very difficult to do. My hands are wet. The screen is wet too, and it's cracked. Okay, let me just. Yeah, so I guess I can talk and tag. So my payments were withheld well and truly over a time that was acceptable. And unfortunately, the only information I can give you, MTag is saved. The only information I can give you is the information that I've got, which, oh, how did that come out? Which isn't very much. There was a technical glitch. Apparently it only affected Chipotle payouts, which was incorrect because I was being paid in crypto and my payments were withheld. Yeah, and so the only thing I know is a technical glitch. It has been resolved. My payment has come through now, or yesterday, yesterday. But I guess that's why, Caffrey, I'm going to assume that's why you're splitting, you're leaving, you're out, right? You're done, you've had enough. I understand this. Yeah, I did get a DM from someone, not going to name who they were, but I got a DM from someone explaining their take on the situation, and it doesn't look good, but none of that stuff is confirmed. But if any of it is, it doesn't look good at all. So you use that information to decide whatever you wish to do, however you want to roll. Nothing's going to change from me. I'm going to continue as I am. Not very cool though, I'll give it that. It's not very cool. But anyway, folks, that's all the information I wanted to resolve, or to relay. I got myself a wild turkey here. This is a 5% banger, wild turkey and cola. And you know what? It's just room temperature because I just keep them in my room. And then when I go out, you don't need to put it on ice, you just take it outside. Yeah, thank goodness your payout got resolved. See, I can speak on my payment, but I can't speak on anyone else's payment. People haven't been paid for longer than me, like a lot longer than me. And it's disappointing. It's really disappointing. It's super sad that this is how things have rolled, but that's how they are. Technical glitches do come, they do get resolved, they do get fixed. I don't know how much of that is just, calming the people by saying something, but either way, yeah. And BTT staking hasn't been resolved, so there's that's playing on my mind as well, but I don't have any new information aside from that. Cheers though, I'll cheers to you. Dude, I can smell poop. Are we near a septic outlet or something? I can smell poopskis. There is roadworks going on up there, and there's a cemetery behind as well. Maybe someone died. That's not where the cemeteries isn't where people die, dude. That's where they get buried. You idiot. Cheers. My phone's getting so wet here, folks. I don't know if I should keep it out. But what's a live stream without a chit chat? That's a video. My own methods. That's a video. I guess if I hold it vertical. You know what? We could even adjust the exposure a little. Go down a little more. Like this. You might see a little more snow falling action. What was I going to say? So, yeah, in regards to the veracity, is that the word? In regards to the amount of my live streams, how many there will be. Yeah, while I'm working, I mean, today's my day off, tomorrow's my day off. And by the way, I also put in on my days off to work at the kitchen, Bespoke, which is just around the corner here. I didn't even tell you where I am. I'm on top of this hill. I actually came past here the other day when I was on the way home from Fernhill, and I just cut up here and saw a park bench. And I always thought it'd be nice to sit up here and show you the view, but you're not going to see anything, bro. The ducks are just ahead. That's the beach area. Smell poo. You must be at the Brisbane International Cruise Terminal. What? I feel like there's a story there, Hendrik. There's a story there, isn't there? Dude, I'm literally getting snowed on right now. Like, it's hitting my face now. It wasn't hitting my face before. How wet is my camera, by the way? Let me just check the back here. It's not that bad, to be honest. It's not that bad. The snow just pops on and pops off, and I guess that's the beauty of a warm mechanical object that just kind of hits it, then either bounces off or just instantly melts and just drips off. Speaking of poo, I had to go to the toilet number 2 style 3 times yesterday in my job. And when you're driving up a mountain, you're not close to a bathroom, I gotta tell you. And I had to hold, at one point I held on for a remarkable amount of time. I did not want to poo my pants on the job. Although I'm due for that, I am due for it. And this, dude, ask the boys in Tracer, this is how I poo my pants. When there is a difference in your lifestyle and your wake up times and your breakfast ingest and how fast you've got to split from having breakfast to outdoors. Usually if I get myself an hour to wake up and by the way, I live so close to my work start point, so I've only got to walk a small distance across a field. But yeah, if I don't give myself enough time and I have some Wheat Bix and a coffee or a tea, usually a hot tea, if I don't give myself enough time and if I don't squeeze out a nugget, it comes later on in the day, and when it comes, it answers to nobody. It has its own mission. So yesterday it happened 3 times. Mind you, I was drinking water from the snow, like I was drinking the fresh springs water. So maybe I got a little bug or something. Oh, Kapski, how you doing, Kapski? Before I read your comment, Hendrik said, yeah, they built the cruise terminal right next to the shit farm. The shit farm, the septic, the shit farm. They're not making shit, they're dealing with shit. Kapski says, DLive has still not fixed their payouts. I was supposed to get paid on the 21st last month and still waiting. WTF, this is ridiculous. Kapski, my recommendation would be to get into the partner Discord and just don't take no for an answer. That'd be my tip. Now, I can't really relay any other information because that is a private Discord for partners only, but I can tell you my gut feeling is it'll get resolved if you go in there and don't let up. The reason I went in there and didn't let up is because I was supposed to be paid on the 1st of June. It's now I'm gonna say 16th. It's not that, it's like the 12th or something. And I really wanted to cash some of that into Hex and Bitcoin when Bitcoin's been down. And so, yeah, my financial plans were ruined because DLive had technical issues that have not just been... That's plagued many people for a lot longer than it's plagued me for. Case in point, Kapski right there. And you're a global partner, dude. If anybody should get paid first, it should be you dudes, hey? Like, that's a real shame to hear. That's a real shame to hear that. If anyone should be getting taken care of, and there is a hierarchy, you know, there has to be, but if anybody should be being looked after without any question, it should be the global partners. But how are you anyway, Kapski? You're no stranger to snow in your town, are you? This is not rare for Queenstown. Like, this is quite a common thing, at least once, twice, maybe 3 times a year. But for me, I've only seen this. Well, I've only lived in this town now for 4 weeks, I guess, but before this, a year in 2000. And I saw it then, so I haven't been in this kind of... Dude, there's actually a bit of... There's a motorbike, but there's also a bit of blue sky up there, like a fraction... Oh, dude, that's not blue. There is a little bit of blue sky around. That's interesting. This has been going on for months. Oh, dude, it's been going on for... I mean, I can tell you, I could show you screen grabs of when payments were being withheld from streamers from back in like the I sponge a lot era. When I sponge a lot was a global partner, that was happening then. This is nothing new to DLive, right? Payments being withheld. So for it to be a technical glitch, doesn't make any sense, right? It's been going on for a long time, man. But let's just let old mate go past. But for the it's a bit annoying though. Yeah, he's just freeballing it with no helmet, no gloves, just going for a ride. For the amount that I cash out, and the last time I cashed out was over a year ago. So I don't cash out often, so it doesn't really affect me. But I've noted it, and I've screen grabbed it and seen it for a long time. And I always said this is not good, but it's not affecting me right now. And if it does affect me, then I'll also join the bandwagon of kicking up a fuss. And it did. I don't enjoy the snow. Before we know it, snow will be flying here again. Flying, you call it flying? It's pretty unique for me to see though. I'm enjoying it. Dude, there's a lot of traffic for this shitty little street. This street just goes up and around the back to Kingpin. There's heaps of traffic. Oh, here comes another truck. The hell? So, if it does clear, I'll point the camera. Oh, by the way, I've worked out what the I've worked out why all of a sudden it just goes like where we lose power to the GH5. I know what that is. It's the connecting. I can't really show it to you because it'll happen, but it's the connecting point where the cable joins the dummy battery. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I need to have like a penis and a vagina. That's what the connecting thing is. The penis goes into the vagina. But I could just cut that with wire cutters and then just tape the wire together, right? Like twist the wire together. Put like electrical tape around it. And it'll look a little bit gangster, but at least it'll work. Like right now, it's just that connection that kind of wiggles itself loose. Pablano Escobar. How you doing, Pablo? We're just sitting out here on a park bench in downtown Queenstown. Actually, in above town Queenstown. Oh, it has cleared up. I want to show you the and we're just out here in the snow. I want to show you this, guys. So you're gonna see. Oh, dude, you're not gonna see the. All of the Remarkables are covered in snow, like from top to bottom. But you don't see the bottom from this Angel. Instead, you see Kelvin Heights in front of it. And then you don't even see the top of the Remarks because it's covered in snow. But check this out. Let me just get a little perspective here. A bit more of an Angel. And we'll also exchange our shutter. We'll just zoom in here and I'll give you a bit better exposure. We'll get a little closer to the tightness of the action, of the parameters of the situational awareness. Geez, you're waffling, dude. That's only been 2 sips of that. Hang on a second. I know that's not level. Forget the levelness, but let's just ramp the exposure that way. So can you see the mountains? Yeah, you're not even really seeing it. That's funny, dudes. Like, that's all. There's so much snow up there, but unfortunately you can't see it because of the Kelvin Heights in front of it. But yeah, a lot of snow has fallen in the last 24 hours, folks. A lot of snow skis. Let's put you guy who's back here. How come my ass is wet? I've been sitting on this. Oh, that's wet. You mean water makes things wet? Get out of here. Come back down here to this level of angleness. Appropriational. I thought I'd have a dry ass, but nope, it's wet. Now Ben, just bend over and accept being ducked. What are you talking about, ducks? Why are we talking about ducks? Very cool. Yeah, it's a nice town, folks. I'll tell you what, we should go down to the gardens on the odd chance that that does clear. You will see, oh man, Dude, that is a lot of snow up there. I didn't even realize how much that was. There's a section on the very edge that's just completely covered. Huh. Well, that could be a cloud. That's probably a cloud in front of it. Ah, what a letdown. I'm jealous of those damn quackers. I have a question. I have a question in regards to payments on DLive. The question is, and answer me if anybody knows, are the staff not being paid or just the streamers? So streamers' payments are being withheld, but are the staff also being withheld their payments? If anybody can answer that, that'd be terrific. Pablo, DLive was once such an amazing platform. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Everything changes. Yeah, this is true. Queenstown Hill, and I've walked up there with you yahoos twice now, covered. The snow line, well, it's snowing right here, so I guess the snow line is quite low, but it seems to hit the ground and just melt here. There is a bit of scattered snow around, but the snow that's sticking around is pretty much just 2 streets lower than the starting access to the Queenstown Hill time walk. I'm out of the loop with all that, Benon. Pablo, me too. I just thought I'd ask. By choice, okay. I don't know any staff. I'm not privy to that. Yeah, and I don't know any staff either. So I guess the question is pretty genuine though, like, because like if it's just streamers that are getting shafted, and the staff are just all good, then that's really concerning, right? But yeah, we don't know that information. So all we can do is hypothesize, I suppose. But that's definitely a question I have, and if somebody does know the answer that could come in and maybe explain it, that'd be pretty cool. I don't even know who the staff are, right? I don't even know who the staff are on DLive. That is a real, man, if that clears up more, which it probably won't, I'll show it to you. We should stream from here again on a blue sky day. Dude, I am cold. Wow. That cold just ran right through me. Holy crap, dudes. I'm really cold all of a sudden. I just went, what? What happened then? Who turned the temperature down? Fuck, that was so cold, that chilled. Woo! I forgot to do this too. You know the drill. If you're watching this stream and you're not on DLive, I'm not seeing your chat, so you could be chatting to me on like Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or Trovo or Twitter. I'm on Twitter, live streaming. I'm not seeing your chat. I'm not ignoring it. I'm just not seeing it. The only chat I'm seeing is the one on DLive. So if you want to have a conversation with me, you know, you got to come on down to DLive. DLive.tv/givesaminutes. Benon, stop pissing your pants. Wet ass solved. Do you know what? This is interesting. I didn't really take too many slashes during my job. Like I've done, how many days now have I done? I guess I've done 5 days now on the job. And I haven't really had to do the take a slash thing. But when I had to poo myself, or when I nearly pooed myself, that was concerning. Very concerning. We should get more of an angel. How can I give you guys a better angel here? I want to be the sidebar. Hang on a second. Can I angel it this way? I can't, I'm not sitting on that. That's going to soak. If I put you yahoos like this. Over there. Oh, over there. And then maybe if I get a little closer. Here, do you see the Remarkables? Do you see them? They're remarkable, and you just need a little bit of me. You don't need much of me. How goes the job? Been wondering, Pablo. Yeah, it's been good, man. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, this is. Oh shit. This is a better angel. Next thing we know, the app currency on DLive will be algae. Algae? I'm not too sure I follow what you mean. What's algae? Algae? You mean the lemon will be called an algae? Yeah, so the job is going well. The job is going well. The crew are lovely. The job itself is great. And I've been doing long hours, and I was expecting this, so it's nothing unusual. This was explained that we're going to be busy up front. July is going to be nuts, school holidays for Australia and New Zealand. Yeah, but I've been enjoying it. Oh, that's not level now. Got a good angel, but it's not level. Hold on one second. Can you hear the ducks in the background? I shit you not. Quack, 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 quack. Algae. Me love you long time, bah? What you guys talking about? Oh, by the way, you can see this now in the foreground. I'm glad you can see this. See these traffic cones? What the hell, New Zealand? New Zealand is in love with these traffic cones. Okay, we get it. There's road work here. Understood, there's road work. In this space, how much can you see? So in this little area where that sign is, and a little around the corner, you could put 2 cones and it would tell the same story. They're doing work here, traffic cones, be aware. But they put one every 30 centimeters, hey, it's crazy, dude. They're everywhere. Hey, they go all up the street, all down the street. They're all up there. They're everywhere. Just it's got to be. It's 1.5 meters between each of them for sure. Nah, maybe 2. 2.5. That's big. Okay, it's approximately 2.5 meters between cones. Cones prevent lawsuits. I understand that, Pablo. But how many do you need to make the point? If there's a cliff face and you're hiking in a bush in the woods and you see a cliff, there's a sign that says cliff. There's not 12 signs that say cliff, 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 cliff. You get it, right? There's a cliff there. The sign says exclamation cliff. It's okay, cliff. I get that. I don't need to be told more than once there's a cliff there. Algae is the stuff that grows underwater. I know, yeah, but what do you mean algae for? I must have missed something. Lemons, algae? Got baby adult drivers, it seems. I don't know, but yeah, I can't believe. Oh, that's lighting up now. I was right too. That section, there is a huge. Can you see this? You kind of can actually. Yeah, you can see it. So look to the very, very far left of your frame, to where Queenstown, the residential area, pops up, and you got the Remarkables right behind it. They're on the very tip of that corner where the mountain goes down. Well, not the very tip. Go back a little, and there's a big. Looks like a big long line, a real thick open. Looks like a swimming pool, a long swimming pool. That's all fresh powder laying in. I thought that was a cloud laying over the mountain, but that's actually a big track. You could ski that for sure. How would you get there though? You'd have to hike up from the road. Lumberjack Steve 388. Hello, Lumberjack skis. How you doing? Jesus. What's cracking? That's called traffic cone pollution. Majestic Mountain. It's so nice. Yeah, it is nice. Pretty stoked to be sitting here with you yahoos. I'm double layered too. I got by the way, this is my snowboard gear. I've got, oh, you know what I could do? Forgot I had this. I got another hoodie on as well. I'm gonna go an extra layer of hoodie goodness. Yeah, that's better. Get that shizzle up there. Why did I do that zipper up first? That's not how you do it. Yeah, that's better. The layering, the way I've worked this out, and I mean, You probably know this if you live in cold climates or places that get cold. I normally live in Australia where the coldest it gets is like, you know, maybe 9 degrees at night. Layering, right? And I got 2 layers underneath my snowboard gear. I've got 2 thermal layers. In my shoes, I got 2 pairs of socks. I got a bit of bad news for you too. These on-running waterproof hiking boots, they're not waterproof. I'm going to complain to them. One of the reasons I bought these is because I have to walk across a sports field to get to my job every morning, and today it's covered in snow, but usually it's just flat out water, boggy marsh, like soggy, wet field. These shoes, every time I walk through, come back at the end of the day, end of the shift, there's a little wet. The side, like where your pinky toe is, down the side there's wet. So I took photos of it. I'll put it in the Discord. Took photos of it all. I'm going to send it to On Running, and because I was talking to a girl there about some promotional stuff, and I sent her a link to my stream and everything, and I'm going to send it to her and say, this isn't cool. These are supposed to be 100% waterproof. I'm not even in a creek. I'm just walking across a field and my feet are getting wet. Not cool. New Zealand is the cone zone. They do love their cones here. We call them witches' hats in Australia. Witches' hats. You have lives filtered on your channel. Lives? There's a couple of filtered words. I guess we could undo that though. Because I used to have the word beach filtered because I used to get doxed a lot, but I don't live there anymore. Try to dox me now, you little fuckers, those little trolls out there. What are these pants called? These pants are called Saga Jewelta. Saga Outerwear. I thought that was a D. Saga Outerwear Co. Okay. Yeah, beach. We could undo those. Blocked words now because I don't need it anymore. I'm so full of shit. I should open a fertilizer store. Pabalano escapapana na 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 na. I think you had that word filtered out due to Black Lives Matter. I can't even remember what my filtered words are. Let me find out. Can I do that here? Probably not. Where am I? Gives a minute emotes, global emotes. What's this? Nope, sticker. Favorites, channel, global. Nope. That little emblem. Nope. I don't know how to get to that, folkses. I don't know how to get to my filtered words. I guess I got to do it through the. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I guess I got to do it when I get home. I will do it though, because we used to filter a few words because I was getting doxed and trolled a lot. Are there any F1 racetracks near you? Shit. Not that I can spot. Hey, any F1 racetracks? No, there isn't. I don't think so, dude. This town and this area, I guess it's kind of more well known for its adventure, like outdoor adventure activities. Pablo, Melbourne Doug did an interesting live stream. I saw the promo. Shyla put a link to it in the Chisel chat in Discord and I missed it. I did it from the stadium in Melbourne. Oh, cool. I'm self-censoring again, are you, Pablo? Why do you self-censor? You don't have to, man. You can let it all out here on the Gives a Minute DLive stream skis. Man, that snow, I don't know how well you can see it, but the snowflakes are big. Schneeflecken. Schneeflecken? Hendrik? German for snowflake? They're big. They're big, fat snowflakes now. Dude, it must be so big up there at the hill right now. If we're getting this down here, up there, it's got to be... It's been all day too. I missed Dougski Live, but I saw the replay. Okay. How come the replay wasn't there when I checked? Trust me, bro, it's better I shuddy sometimes. Well, seem to annoy the snowflakes. You're all a bunch of snowflakes. Quite literally. Can you see the snow on the stream? I don't think you can. Kind of see it. So I guess we shall roll out. We'll go down to the lake, right? Be nice to find a spot that's kind of like covered but not covered, if you know what I mean. Like, because right now I'm kind of in the open and I'm getting, you guys can't feel it, but there is a bit of a breeze here coming from behind me. Dude, there's so much snow on the hills. I got a little window in my room. It's not a window that has a view of any kind or of any sort, but it does let you sort of see what's going on outside. It actually just looks up to the bin area, to the trash area. This morning when I knew this was going to happen, right? I was watching the weather app and I was up at the remarks till 6 p.m. last night where it was puking down. So I was ready for it. And I looked up this morning as soon as I woke up, opened up the blinds, and sure enough, the snowflakes were falling down. It was rad. What's going on now? What happened to DLive? I've got to refresh my DLive appski. My phone is so wet. And you were right, Hendrik. No iPhone 14 mini. But then again, no iPhone announcement either. Does that mean we're getting another announcement soon from Apple for iPhones? Are we not live or something? What's going on? What's going on, folks? Is DLive down or something? Is my machine down? What's going on? Right when the snow comes down. Fucking hell, it's really, really hammering down now. I'm gonna just check. Dude, no, there it is. Okay, the app's just spat the dummy. It's puking down right now. Okay, I got no chisel chat. Oh, dudes. Sounded like he had chains on. Okay, I got no chat for some reason. My chat's just black. All chats matter, man. All chats' lives matter. Let's kill the app. My profile. It's not working. Okay, my channel. Getting super wet here. Stream is solid and stable. It's a ripper. Thank you. Thank you, Hendrik. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you, Hendrik. My app just spat the dummy then for a moment. I don't know why. Oh, dudes, it is absolutely hammering down with snow right now everywhere. Like the whole thing is now covered, like all white everywhere. You can't see the mountains behind me because they're all gone. Venom is no longer Lady Charlotte. Sad face. Oh, by the way, Pablo, I did see your comment about Charles Wayne, and I don't understand. People don't think about it. Think about it, Pablo. Charles Wayne doesn't come onto my stream and sub to my channel. He subbed to my channel. At one time, he subbed for like a ridiculous amount of time. Like it came up with Charles Wayne is celebrating a 28-month sub streak or something like that. Like it was, no, it wasn't a sub streak. It was, he subbed to my channel. I can't remember how it works, but it was for longer than like what I'm getting at, or what I'm struggling to say is that whenever you see Charles Wayne 296 lemons, that's the reoccurring payment that he subbed to me ages ago with. It's not him watching my content. He's not here watching and subbing. It's just a continuation of the amount that he did so generously back then. You know how that works, man. He subbed for 3 years. Is that right, Hendrik? Yeah, okay. I remember when it happened. I can't remember the specific amount that it was, but I remember when it did happen. I'm switching to AirMix Solo by Teradek for mobile streams. Bring back overlays. AirMix Solo by Teradek. It's a product I don't know about, Hendrik. AirMix Solo by Teradek. Dare I say it, but can you link me up in my Discord and I'll have a look at it? It shows integrity on his part. But he's no longer here, Pablo, is what I'm saying. Like, I'd much rather he hadn't subbed to me for 3 years and he was still watching my content instead of just... Because it... Dude, we're getting... My microphone's wet up there. I guess I should roll out of here. It's snowing pretty heavily. Missed that dude. Yeah, me too. We definitely don't have anyone like him on the machine anymore. All right, what I'm going to do here... Where's the nearest bun? This is empty. Because we are getting pretty wet. Chat's going off. Chat's off. I'll pack up stuff and we'll roll out. Teradek Big Pick. Don't want to get my Teradek Wave wet, so I'll invert the alpaca scarf and quickly cover it in here. Excuse. Get the snow out. Get off there, you white flakes of gold. I didn't put the away. I kind of want to. I'm doing this today as well to answer myself. Like, can you stream in the snow? That's the question I've raised here to myself. Can you do a live stream in the snow? I mean, if you can put up with the snow, I guess the answer is yes. The question was asked by me. Nobody else asked the question. Where's my other Big Pick arm?
I just want to tell you how it feels.
Okay. Okay. Tighten this up here. Oh shit. It's too tight with all this gear on. It's like you're like a monkey doing this with gloves and crap on, eh? Like your fingers have got no dexterity. Oh, I've got to not bump that freaking connection point. Be very careful not to bump that freaking connection point. Also, pick up that can. Let me just give you guys a bit of a downward angel. I'm doing it this way so we don't get any snow. I'd rather be up high and we get no snow on the lenses. Oh fuck! Forgot to take my my other two beverages. Okay, hold on a sec. Guess these will have to go in my pockets. Yeah, cool. My phone's in that one though. How does Grimsky take his drinks in his pockets? Well, that's right, he drinks Cody's. They're tiny. Tiny little Kansas. Okay. So this empty's going to go in the bun. So, guess I should be pretty mindful of the slick. Are you seeing this snow? Is the exposure good? Yeah, you can see the Schneeflecken. White gold, folks. White gold. Not really gold. but it does give people a lot of pleasure. It's just rad to see it, like, it's exciting. So here we are, we're gonna be heading down Hay Street. No exit down Hay, we won't be going down Hay Street then. I thought that was Man Street. No, Man Street's a little further along. All right, what I'll do is, I'm just gonna put this bin in a can. I see a can bin here. Bottles and jars, plastic and cans. I kind of want to turn the camera around, but then it's facing into... Well, that's the footpath just stops right there. That's why there's a set of stairs here, I guess. It's gonna be hammering down all night as well. So we're gonna have a lot of snow here. Opening day, Thursday, Coronet Peak. A lot of snow. I'm hoping you can see the snow falling, right? I can't quite tell if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Should I just try to get it looking better? Forget about it. I'm too much of a perfectionist. You guys can just trust me. Oh, wow. Here it's dead slow. So, Queenstown Hill, you want to see it? Queenstown Hill. Let's get out of this section. That's Queenstown Hill, and you can see the amount of snow on it. There's even like a little snake run coming down the side there. It's like a little, I guess kids make that little toboggan run. Just get out of the street area. Hoarding. I love that word, hoarding. It's like, hoarding is, doesn't it mean like holding onto something for too long? But that's also called hoarding. So where are we gonna go? I guess we should go somewhere that's a little bit out of the snow. Now that we've sat in the snow for a while, we should get out of it. I'll try to pick a spot that's gonna have like an area that I can be out of the snow, but you can still see the snow falling. That'd be pretty handy. I don't know where that would exist though. Oh, we've already gone past Man Street. That's way back there. We're gonna be going down Brecon Street. Oh, the steps is... Yeah, I know what to do. Wow. What was that noise? Don't worry about it. By the way, it's Saturday night, folks. Saturday night in the snow town. Where are we gonna go? We're going down these stairs. Might keep to the left. More traffic cones, folks, in case you weren't aware. There's work being done. Oh, we gotta cut across here, don't we? Burger. Oh, is this a bit underexposed for you yahoos? Yeah, now we're in town. I forgot about that. The light's different here. But we're going to be getting back out somewhere. Where are we going to go though? I haven't really made this decision yet. We'll go down to the lake and we'll see what's going down. We'll see what's cracking. I could fix this for you though. Or I could just say, nah, it's winter, deal with it. I could fix it, just a little extra ISO action there. A bit like that. Yeah, we'll cruise down here. That's the expensive liquor store. Betty's. Remember we went in there and that bottle of Jack was like 96 bucks. We went up the street to, was it Henry's? And it was like 50 bucks. It's like, what? How can you justify that? Oh, that's right, Queenstown. Oh yeah, the lake. Yeah, of course. Said lake is right here, folks. So I was thinking about parking up on a bench down here. Hopefully it's all soaking wet. Okay, I was thinking about sitting down here because this is the lakeside. Those benches are going to be wet though. Yeah. Oh, we could take a so Tyler. Hello Tyler, if you're watching. He runs the water taxis. There's one right there. That's weird. My phone is ringing.
No.
Oh no, it's not. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, so what was I saying? I guess this is kind of out of the way here, and it's also under the tree. It's not going to be dry though. Where can I think that might be somewhere? It might be dry.
We better go and have a beer in the casino.
Yeah, we better, right?
Oh, we may. Yeah.
Okay. So it's snowing into the lake. That's unique, isn't it? Snow is landing on the lake. I'm still indecisive here what we should or what we could do. Let's go this way. Even the ducks are like, get me out of the water. Oh, music. Love the commercial music. Oh, you can't hear that, YouTube. No, you cannot. I'm still trying to think where we can sit up, park up and have another drink. Just can't quite work it out. I just want to be somewhere that's like, because it's pretty much just rain down here like at the moment, or it's still snow, but it's more like rain snow, and I need to sit down. If the rotunda had a bench in it, we could sit there, but it doesn't. That's gonna be slick. Dude, there's people wearing face masks. Seriously, outside in the snow, there's a dude with a face mask on. Ah, okay. I mean, everybody's entitled to do what they want to do. Hello. Hello, Mum. How are you?
Hi. We're awesome.
She wanted it. She called it. She said, "Hi, Mum." She waved at me from a distance. All right, here we are anyway, folks. Lakeside. You know what? It's kind of not really raining right now. Guess we could just chill here. Should we go over the other side and chill? Got Queenstown up here, the gondola, snow. Guess we should just chill out here, huh? Let's go around. Is that enough ducks for you? Is that enough ducks? All right, let's just park up here and see if it doesn't get wetter. Give you a little bit of an angel.
Yeah.
So I probably shouldn't stay here too long if it's kind of like, it's not really, well, it's still snow, but it's like wet snow, and that backpack, you know, not advisable. But let me get the chat out anyway. I haven't had a chat with you yahoos for a little while, skis. We really need like chairs and stuff down here. All right. PayPal, you have a money request. Get out of there. Get him out of there. Let me, are we level? Yes, we are. Let me refresh my chisel chat. I mean, I'm happy to stay here if the snow stays as snow, but if it starts turning into rain, which I'm thinking it might, because we're a little bit, I mean, we're at 330 meters here. Charlotte Rose in the house. How you doing, Charlotte? Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling out here in Queenstown where it's been snowing for the whole day at sea level. No, not sea level. This isn't sea level. This is the lake level, 330 meters above the sea level to be precise. And it's good to see you, Charlotte. What's this? Huh, I got a rum in my pocket. You know where that's going to be better off? In my mouth. Suki's in the house too. Suki Smack House. What? How you doing, Suki? Good to see you. Good to have you. Good to know you. Gloves go back on. With the ice cream and lemon. My Eunice. Wow! Yeah, so I guess I could try to cover. It is snow. It's not rain. I'll just put up with it. It's not rain. Cheers, folks. Don't jump to conclusions, Pablo, says Hendrik. Johnson, how you doing, man? Is that a rum in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? I'm happy to see the snow. Johnson, I'm happy to see you. This is Caruba, Jamaica. Ooh, why don't we go down to take your toes? We'll eat your mask and then we'll take your slows. I got a rocket in my pocket. Ah, shit. So welcome to the first day of snowfall downtown in Queenstown. It's always snowing, well not always, but it usually snows on the hills. Now it's snowing in town. That means the hills are getting an absolute dusting. I'm looking forward to going up there with you guys and taking you snowboarding. That's my plan. Oh shit, I forgot to activate my free 1 hour of spark. No, 2 degrees. Let me activate it right now. Looks like Jamaica, man. My phone is so wet. I gotta get a new phone for that reason too. This is an iPhone 7. These were not waterproof. Plus this one's cracked. Let me activate my free hour of data. If I can do anything on this phone. Oh shit. Oh shit, it won't activate. Okay, I gotta just turn it off for a while, folks. It's too wet. Phone's too wet. The snow became water. Who would have thought that would happen? What? Are you telling me when snow melts it becomes water? Get out of here. I mean, if someone had mentioned that to me before, instead of letting it happen, you know I don't see snow very often. Come on, give me the goods, give me the gist. Do it upside down. I want this free hour of data. Data. Data clock. 2 degrees data clock. Start the clock. Start the clock. A pack has been started successfully. Free data clock is activated. 59 minutes worth of free data. That's a godsend for a live streamer. It has been hit here on the Great Lakes. It's been hot. Been hot for you, has it, Suki? Enjoy that while it lasts. Only dudes complain about too wet. Oh, Pablo. Oh, Pablono. Pablono Pablana. Watch it. Keep it down. Exposure-wise, not looking great. Someone want to do a little search for me and tell me how weather sealed the GH5 from Panasonic is, because you know, snow becomes water. Okay, still looking okay. We're not in any danger zone right now, right yet.
Mayonnaise! Wow!
Just H2O in its many forms, solid, liquid, and vapor.
Mayonnaise! Wow!
Thank you, Suki. Now my screen wants to start chatting for me because the water is making it thinking it's typing. I guess I should get out of here, folks. It's getting pretty wet. GH5 is not enjoying. Well, the GH5 is still fine. Keeping an eye on what happens to the top. I guess I should go somewhere that's out of the rain. Snow by the water, but water be snow. Suki, it's very poetic of you. This water once was in the sky. What? Think about that. Butterscotch Macadamia Campfire Edition tastes like s'mores. What are you talking about, Charla? That sounds delightful. S'mores are chocolate-covered marshmallows. It's an American thing. Interesting. Interesting. That little child just yelled out, Suki? Really? I didn't hear it. Alright, this is getting too wet, folks. I'm gonna have to move on. It's getting too wet. Chat's gonna be turned off for a while. It's too wet. It's getting too wet. It's the snow isn't quite fully formed snow. It's a little bit too wet for my liking. Oh, who's cooking lamb? Whee! I can smell lamb chops. I can smell the grizzle. I want it in me, on me, all over me. Yeah, look at my big peck. Can you see the let me change the exposure here on the big peck. Look how wet my big peck is. It's all icy.
I didn't, but I did.
This is how I'm streaming, folks, with a Terradeck Bond big peck.
Fair. Okay, cool. Someone
and the Terradeck Wave, which is inside here.
I am
get all that off there.
surfing. Hold on, this could get a little dicey.
We've got to find
on
somewhere
the
where we can sit,
broadcasting,
though.
And someone
Where will that
has
be?
taken over.
Somewhere out of the snow, ideally. I'm going to head up to the gardens, to the rotunda, but I know there's no table in there or anything. I already know that, so what are we going to do it for? I kind of want to just make sure. But I'm already aware of it. But we definitely got to get out of the wetness here. That said, what about a little alley? There's a couple of little alleyways in town. Still not sure where we should go. I guess we'll head towards the ducks. They're always a good winner. Don't the ducks know it's snowing? We're going to the gardens, folks. I'm just naturally gravitating myself towards the gardens. At least we'll be out of the snow.
Yep.
Then I should dust off the water on the top of the GH5 as well. I'll do that in a moment. Snow style. You enjoying this snow style stream?
She goes to the wheel.
Whoa.
The wheel of doom. I like the idea of a wheel of doom. I'm going to climb on the wheel of doom. It's not go down. Is that where we're going? We're going to do that anyway.
Mayonnaise! Wow! Wow!
You know what we need now? Tomorrow needs to be sunny. Not sunny, but blue skies. Then you'd see all of the snow, how it landed and where it stayed. That's what we need for tomorrow. Wow, the little creek is big. Look how much water has run off. A lot. That's more than yesterday. So we'll go up here to Rotunda. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I'm sorry about all that delay there, folks. Okay, so there's a couple of things to note here. So I know, well, I do, okay, so how do I explain this to you without just explaining it? I'll just explain it. So I'm aware of when my camera goes black. When the screen goes black on my camera, it means the connection point, let's put this down here. Let's just get cozy here. By the way, we're in the rotunda. I'm not sure where I left you all, but I am back and I know what happens. The thing is, okay, hang on. How do I explain this like super simply? There's a penis, there's a vagina. The penis goes into the vagina and it should stay nice and tight, and therefore you get a connection. That's what I've got between the power bank and the GH5 dummy battery. So inside the GH5 there isn't a battery, it's just a dummy battery. It's got two little pins on it which mimics the actual battery, but the wire comes out and goes to the power bank. I don't know why there's a penis and a vagina like a third of the way down the cable, but I'm assuming you can attach other things to this. You don't need to use the dummy battery. Maybe you've got a different reason to own this thing and you could put anything else on there, I don't know. But either way, that penis and that vagina, they're not very tight together. In fact, there's quite a lot of looseness in there. So if I was to jiggle it now, like if I grabbed it and jiggled it, it would cut off again. So I'm aware of that. Now the workaround is to not bump it. But unfortunately, right where it is right where I hold my SwitchPod Pro tripod. Right on my knuckle. It sits right where my knuckle is. So I'm gonna bump it. Normally, like, every time you do it, you're gonna bump it. Or every time you touch it, you're gonna bump it. The problem with that is the Teradek Wave doesn't have a reconnect feature. So if the Teradek Wave doesn't receive a video signal, it stops streaming. And so you go from black, so this is what you see as a viewer, you see black, and then you see, damn, who took all the 4G? What I see as the streamer is, oh shit, it went black again. I look down at my Teradek Wave and it's not streaming. So then I start the stream again. The biggest remedy to this would be to cut those wires before the penis and vagina and just tape them, like, just cut the wires and wangle them together. I was talking about that before and I was making a joke about, in an ideal world, I would solder the wires back together, and then I made the joke about how you Americans call it soldering. Solder. There's an L in that word, you wallies. It's solder. Either way, I could do that, and that would mitigate the idea of the GH5 going black, and consequently the Teradek Wave stopping the stream, and you guys seeing that lovely bird from Suki. So just be aware that I know that's what's happening. The other thing is, I could go back to using the Teradek VidiU Go, which doesn't... So the VidiU Go, if it stops receiving a signal, the moment it starts again, it doesn't stop the stream just keeps going. So either way, what I'm suggesting is, I'm aware of what's happening. I'm aware it does happen. Now, let me see how you yahoos are going, because I know that you might have been like, does he even know he's not live? I was live the whole time. I was talking to you like I was live. It went along as usual for me, till I realized I wasn't. So let me just bring it up here. Let me just refresh my trousers. We're in the rotunda, by the way. No table or chairs, but there's a PowerPoint if you need to get power. And we're out of the snow, which is the best thing, right? We're out of the snow right now. My channel gives a pimp. Sold her. Sounds like prostitution. Shit. Oh, we got water on the lens too. Awesome, dude. Am I going to try to wangle that water off? I don't know if I should. The inside of my glove. I kind of want to clean the wangle. Here we go, the wangle, the clean. Okay, that's not the black that you're used to. Okay. Just got that little bit of wangle off. Is that better? Nah, you've made it worse, dude. You absolute fool! Why'd you do that? Is that making it any better if I just touch you there? Nah, now you've just smeared it. Oh, that was okay. Love the snow, Suki. Me too, me too. And I'm a fan of it, but it just got a little too wet there, and I was a little worried about my gear. What do you guys think? Should I snip the penis and vagina and then just try to wangle it? The only concern I have is I don't know if it's male and female. Like, is there a chance I could short it out? I don't know. I guess I should ask the manufacturer. So you didn't even see the rotunda, did you? As we came in here, I guess I just was all off. Here we are, the rotunda. It's a nice rotunda. It's rotunding. There are no chairs in here though. But that's Queenstown, where we were, down on the lake down there. Skate park is this way. We've been to the skate park on a stream. That's just over yonder. Remarkable range in the distance. Can't see it though. Lovely little lake, just a little pond area here. But we're gonna just chill here, folks. We're just gonna chill skis right here, skis. Too wet. Yeah, too wet with the snow. Too wet, you know. Hendrik, don't wangle it unless you solder it. Really? I don't have a soldering iron though, Hendrik. Who could solder it for me? Who's good at soldering? You solderings. Pablo, Benon reminds me of a professor in uni. Some interesting persona and warped sense of humor. All right. I'll take that as a compliment. If he meant it as a derogatory term, if that was meant to be a dig at me, it didn't hit. It actually gave me credit. Now you can see my backpack. Do you want to see the backpack as we stream? Or do you want to be the other way? What's there to see? I guess I should just move that out of the way. Sometimes I think you want to fail. I want you guys to have more of an angel. Get that out of the way too. Google the US rotunda sometime. Google it, the US rotunda. It was a compliment. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you. The US rotunda. Okay, I'll Google it sometime. Suki, I'll do that for you. You told me to, I'll do it. Don't think I won't as well, I will do it. Oh wow, there's a bit of clear sky over there. No, that's just snow landing again. Yeah, it's not gonna, I was hoping it maybe if it does clear, which it won't, we could sit out and maybe get a glimpse of the Remarkables, but I really doubt that. Appreciate the angels, thank you. Thank you, Suki. I'm sitting on my alpaca scarf, keeping myself insulated from the cold ground. Oh, these pants have a zipper there. That's awesome. Didn't know about that before.
Mayonnaise! Wow! Wow!
There's so many things that I'm learning, folks. Like these pants have a zipper. What? How do you like that? Suki, thank you for the ice cream and lemon. Mayonnaise! Wow! Thank you, Suki. Cheers, ears. I've got another drink in my other pocket too. Swish. So, now that we're out of the weather, and it's stopped snowing. No shit. It's fully stopped, hey?
Mayonnaise!
That's It just got cozy too.
Wow!
It'll come back. It's just passing. Speaking of passing, I've got to take a slash pretty soon. It's cold here, and that makes me want to go to the washroom more than regular. Where can I slash? Let me go and check. Don't you go anywhere. There's a camera. Yeah, Peter. Peter. What? Peter. Wow. There's a camera over here, Peter. No. Yeah, man. It's a camera. Oh, it looks like a camera in a backpack. What are you gonna do with it? I'm probably gonna just leave it. It's probably a tourist. Maybe they forgot it and they went home. Nah. They're probably just checking the scenes out, Peter. You're probably right. Hey, get out of here. I'm just a tourist checking out the scenes. Get out of here. Who the hell? Who the hell? Who the hell does that? Who the hell does that? Flaming tourists everywhere you look. Leaving cameras around. You know, you should take more care of your gear, man. Gibbs is talking to his Peter. He's doing what? Who did what? I don't know what you're talking about. Cheers. Who are you talking to? What are you talking about? And when did you talk to it? From whence? Let's grab it. There's a camera, Hans. Hendrik, there's a camera, Hans. Hendrik, did you put in the chat ages ago the German for snowflake? It's Schneeflecken, yeah? Can you type that for me? Because I want to see the spelling of it. Because I do remember the song. Schneeflecken, Weißwecken. Snowflake, white flake. Snowflake, Weißflecken. Snowflake, white snow. White flake. White flake. I guess that has a different meaning these days, doesn't it? How about that exposure? It's pretty well lit up out there, folks. I don't know. Schneeflocker. Flocker. Interesting. Let me give you a bit better exposure there. Why are we on ISO 800, you flaming drongo? 400's better. Allow me to darken the mood.
Yep.
What was that noise? It's when the snow hits the gravel, it makes this sort of like a,
Yep.
that kind of a noise. I mean, you got to listen very closely, but it does happen. That's right, these gloves aren't waterproof. These are just like mittens. I've got snowboard gloves, but I didn't bring them. So what's cracking? We could get a little better angle there, I think. You don't need to see so much of me, you know, like more of the up angel like that. So you do see yourself in the rotunda. Although you don't want that, oh no, I had it good before. I think I ruined it. Let me just see if I ruined it. Wait, I'm waiting for latency here, but if I've ruined it, because the that perimeter looked better before. I think no, that's still good. It's level, still good. So let's have a good chin wag, eh? Let's have a good chisel chat. What's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? I'm down for a good chat. What do you got? What do you got? Give me something. Give me something. What do you want to know? What do you want to learn? What do you want to discuss? This is Zero Sugar Karuba. Karuba. I don't mind this rum, but I do have a wild turkey here as well. I'd rather this. Yeah, but I'd also rather a good hearty conversation. So hit me with it. Still hyped by the cruise with Charlotte. Hendrik, you're okay, so you're still on cloud 9? Good times, eh? Good times. The cruising industry is back. So would you recommend that particular cruise? Sydney, Brisbane, like 5 days, 4 nights? Would you recommend doing that, even if it's your own city? Like you went from Sydney to Brisbane? Like you're not like... I guess what I'm thinking is like if you go on an international cruise, it's super exciting because every port is a new destination. But if you go from Sydney, you know it very well and you know Brisbane very well, it's like a little introduction to cruising, I suppose. Johnson, flora and fauna in New Zealand. I'll give you one. New Zealand is famous for the silver fern. It's a fern that is white in color. It looks like it's it often looks like it's covered in snow or ice, but it's actually just the coloring of it. Pretty unique. In fact, it's individual to New Zealand. It's only found here in this country. Hello. Yeah, so you might see one of the, oh, well, if I see one, I'll show you. I'll film it. Let me tell you this. You know how I did those vlogs up at Moke Lake and Lake Dispute? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I thought that it would be... So in this town, arguably maybe not in the winter, but definitely if I was to be here in the summer, you need a good bicycle. And you need a electric bike. And you need an electric mountain bike. And with that in mind, I was shooting those vlogs with the idea to pitch it to New Zealand manufacturers of e-mountain bikes to get a review unit for the time that I'm here in Queenstown, so I can go and explore everywhere on an electric mountain bike and promote it while I'm here. And I'll tell you this, just curiously, there's three manufacturers that I found that are definitely Kiwis, like New Zealanders, right? Or New Zealand based. Out of those three, only one even replied to my email, in the negative, by the way. They said no, but it was a German dude, and he just said, I don't think we're a good fit, so I'll decline. So fair enough, no worries. The other two Kiwis didn't even respond. So then I reached out to two of the bigger electric mountain bike manufacturers in the world, one of them being Giant. No response. Just not even a no, just nothing, just a flat line. So what I'm getting at is, to explore this town and all the lakes, you definitely need an electric mountain bike. Now, in the winter, you're probably not going to be out there charging around everywhere, but in the spring and summer, if I was to think about ever coming back here, the only, kind of like the way I've set this trip up, I came here for the winter and I said I've got to work for the mountain. So if I'm going to be in New Zealand, in Queenstown for winter, I have to work for NZ Ski. That gets me access to free snowboarding and access up the hill and free, all the cool stuff. Likewise, if I came here in the summer or the spring or the autumn or the fall, I would only do that if I could negotiate an electric mountain bike as a review unit, not as to keep, right? Kind of like what TerraDeck did with this live streaming gear, to go ahead and explore and promote their bike. That's the only way I'd come back to New Zealand. Because there's so much around here, and these things have 150 kilometer range. Now, arguably that's like in eco mode on the flat ground. But even if you halved it, 75 Ks, I only went 6 Ks to Moke Lake, 9 Ks to Lake Dispute. So what I'm saying is you got heaps of juice in them. Yeah, and I was disappointed that the other two New Zealand manufacturers didn't even respond. It's like, I'm just trying to promote your, I pedaled fucking 1G. I pedaled a 1-gear push bike from Queenstown to Moke Lake. And the best sales pitch for your mountain bike would be to do that video again on an electric bike. That's the story, it sells itself. And they didn't respond, eh? And the only one was the German said, nah. I can so see that, Hendrik. No cars on the Mackinac Island. No cars, so you have to have a bike, right? Electric bikes are huge over there, Pablono. Work them legs, pedal, pedal, pedal. I mean, yeah, but I reckon Lake Dispute is as far as, go ahead and Google it. Suki, I know you're there having a, oh wow, oh, that's a bird. I saw a black thing dart across and I thought it might have been like a kiwi crocodile. A Kia Crocodile. Suki, I know you're sitting there having Southern Comfort in your comfy zone. Just Google I live on Huff Street. Google Huff Street, Queenstown, Huff, Huff. I live on Huff Street. Google Huff Street, Queenstown, Moke Lake. Lake Dispute. Do Lake Dispute. That's a bit further. And tell me the distance from Huff Street in Queenstown to Lake Dispute. And if you can't remember what the lake is, just think about arguing. No, don't. Yes, do. No, don't. Lake Dispute. Tell me the distance. I think it's like, it's not 9. I think it's like 8 Ks. But it's uphill, right? I'm 46, man. I can't be pedaling a bike. Pedaling a push bike is so 1980. There's motors now, man. There's motors. There's engines. There's batteries for that. We're losing light rapidly here, folks. I'm going to ramp this back up to 800. Pablono. My brother has ridden his bike on a 100-mile race several times. Crazy fucker. He paid over $3,000. Yeah, the ones that I was asking about, they're about $5,000. Kiwi, $5,000. They're not cheap. Right? I'm not saying give me a bike. I'm saying give me a review unit. They have these review units. They have these models they send to shopping malls to put up in displays, and they have all these extra of the product, right? I'm saying provide me one, and man, there's so many outdoor stores in Queenstown. They've got distributors everywhere. Like they could easily say, yo, Outdoor Sports or Torpedo 7, the guy Bennon's going to come in on Monday to pick up a bike. It's all good. Hand it over to him. Give him the spiel like he's buying it. He'll return it to you in October when he's finished. That's what I'm asking for. I'm not asking for a personal bike forever. I'm asking for a review unit to get that thing. And by the way, the companies I approached, none of them have a YouTube presence, except one which arguably is like a pretty lousy YouTube presence. I'm like, I could put your bike all over YouTube. Get it to me. But then when it didn't happen, I was kind of thinking, maybe that's a sign. Like, I'm going to be busy with the snow stuff anyway. Like, it was good to get out and do these lakes before. Like, I wouldn't want to be pedaling out to Moke Lake today, right? So maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I max out at 69. Of course you do, Pablana. I can't Google and watch streams at the same time, Suki. You can't Alt-Tab? You don't know Alt-Tab? Man, that bird just came right over my head. You madman? I shit you not. It hasn't been snowing pretty much since we got to the rotunda. We could have easily been down on the lake right now. We could have. What I'm saying is we could have stayed where we were. In that case, could we go down to the other side and see the remarks? We might be able to, folks. Let me just check. There is small flakes of snow falling down there. That looks cool. I know you can't see this, but up there. Yeah, I love this place, eh? That was a joke. I was joking. I'm being silly. I'm going to pick that up and put it in the bin. Of course I am. Somebody clip that shit. Are you guys not clipping anything? Fuck you and your clips. There's a bin right here, actually. Landfill. We could probably scoot down to the other side. But then again, if it does start snowing again, then we're in the shit because like we're no different to what it was before, but it hasn't snowed for a while. Guess we could go down and just try. Landline internet, mate, can't do multiple things. Oh, it's the connection issue. Gotcha. I'm so relieved that Elspar is feeling better. What happened to Elspar? By the way, JD Honey. Oh, you're on a JD Honey. I'm a little jealous of that, Suki. Should we try moving down to the... I'm gonna go... Okay, so either way, if we go down to this other spot, and if it starts to rain, I'll wrap, or not rain, but wet snow, I'll wrap the stream. But it hasn't done that now for quite some time. And we may get a small glimpse at the Remarkables. But I do have to take another slash. Elsa caught the COVID, two weeks ago. Oh, okay. Kicked his ass. Yeah, okay. There's a few crew that I know that have got it too right now. It's going around. Not fun, not fun. Let me have another slash and then, is it starting to snow again? Let me take a slash and check. Come back to you. Probably gonna be okay. Go to that jetty, you know that jetty?
That's all on you.
I reckon it's going to be okay, folks. But before we go, someone left their glasses here. They're ladies' glasses, but tell me if these work on me, because if they do, I don't mind changing my style. What's your honest opinion? Can I rock these? I mean, in this funky age where men can be women and women can be lizards and lizards can be humans, how about these glasses? Are they working? By the way, they're covered in fog and they got pinchable ends. I want to see a squirrel? Swipe Bennon's camera. You want to see a squirrel take my camera? And why would you want that, Pablono? Why would you want... By the way, there are no squirrels here, you idiot. Squirrel! Why don't you suggest a kangaroo can take my camera as well? Shit! Okay. So I reckon we're going to go down to this jetty. Remember the jetty we went to? That jetty the last time? They work? Charlotte, I'm going to... Charlotte's back. I didn't know if you were back. You came in before and then you disappeared. Okay, they work. I'm going to keep these then. Alright, I'm always about new sunglasses. Okay, I want to see a Tasmanian devil do it then. Jesus. Okay, how am I going to keep these? They're going to go into my... Oh no, I got a little pocket up here. Oh, wait a second. This is going to be hard to carry. There's 100 pockets on this set of snowboard pantses. Okay, they'll go in here. whoever left them behind. We're now playing the game of finders versus keepers. And in this case, finders is winning. I refer you back to the case of finders versus keepers. All right, let's go, folks. Let's move on out to the jetty. Now, if the camera goes off again, just be aware that we'll fix it when we get there, but it may go... Oh, by the way, one more drink to come as well, so this will come in here. Yeah, we may have the same issue as we roll. I'm gonna close the camera down, so no more chat till we get there. Put it in my pocket, because I got one hand on my pocket, and the other is taking my cable and wrapping it up profusely into a knot, shoving it in there, getting my alpaca scarf, putting it gently on top of the system, closing the lid, zipping it up, making a noise like a zip. Closing the lid, applying the backpack to my back in a motion unlike any other backpack's ever been applied, putting gloves on because it's freaking freezing, rubbing my nose because of snot excruciatingly detracting from the moment, lifting up the camera because the cable's so short, wondering if the cable will disconnect from the penis and the vagina, doing it anyway, putting it on my backpack, lifting it up, leaning back for more angels, watching my knuckles. Everything seems okay. Thank you, Rotunda. And I'll also do the right thing here. You see this? Some yahoo said, I want ice cream, Mum. Mum, I want ice cream. And then they went, I'm done with it. And they did that when there's a bin right there. And if you don't want to use that one, there's one right there. So the person who did this needs to really consider their space in this planet. They really need to work that out, because this isn't very difficult. Oh, that was heaps hard, man. I really have struggled doing that. Anyway, we can heckle people as long as we want. And I will. Oh shit, there's clear skies. That's the moon up there. Dude, there's clear skies. We could see the Remarkables. I'm glad we got out of that really lousy rotunda. That was shit back there. I'm just kidding. Maybe we'll get to see the Remarkables literally covered in snow, like top to bottom. I can see it already. It's gonna be good, folks. We're gonna get this view. Oh shit, yeah. It's not quite clear. Let's go down to this jetty. Wow, dude, it's good move moving. Good move to get out of the rotunda. We're going down here, folks. Told you, traffic cones, right? Like, why do you need this many of them? Just use one, it tells the same story. And they must have like an entire warehouse that makes these things. Oh my goodness gracious me, there is a lot of snow up there, folks. Oh, shit. Oh man. Can you see that? Oh, you can't. Hang on, let me zoom in. Let me change the exposure. Look at the snow on the hill. Holy snow, Batman. What? That's a lot of Schneeflecken. Goodness gracious me. It's gonna be a fine, fine winter, folks. Moon's out, we're going down to this jetty. Oh, it's gonna get a little slick here, I think. Let's just take our precautionary measures. On a bit of an angel. Cross over this little wire. And down we go to this little section of jetty known as the jetty I thought belonged to somebody. Oh, look at not Kelvin Heights. Walter Peak. Oh wow, Walter Peak didn't get coated at all. Oh, that's interesting. Can you see? Oh no, you can't. The exposure's all wrong. Look at Walter Peak. Look at the level of snow down there. Didn't quite hit the water level, but it's snowing. Oh, you know what that is? Okay, so obviously it's been snowing all the way at water level. It's snowing right now, but the snow doesn't stick around. So the ground is still too warm. That's intriguing. So the ground is still too warm for the snow to stick around, yet it is snowing literally right now. Only lightly. But look at the remarkables. Kelvin Heights in the front there. So we've set out here before on this jetty. So I know how this works. Put your yahoos down first. Take the big pick off as well. Okay, big pick comes off. You yahoos go up top skis. Like go ski. We'll adjust the Angel in a moment, but that's temporarily perfect. Temporarily perfect. I'm not suggesting I'm perfect, I'm saying the Angel's perfect. The angle, the position, it's not quite perfect. It's good enough though. Yeah, so we're now on the top of the water, so I've got to be mindful of that. Out comes my alpaca scarf. We put this down so we don't get a wet ass. This thing's a blessing in disguise. It's not even in disguise, dude, it's just a blessing. We're also going to get out. Let me give you a better Angel here. Where are we? Yep, I did that again, folks. I tried to maneuver the cable and I bumped that thing. That we definitely got to fix that, right? We got to fix that ASAP. I know what it is. It's me touching the penis and the vagina. It doesn't like it. I apologize. I saw it and then the stream died momentarily. I get it. I know it. I know it. I want to show you the things. I also want to put on. We got a little bit of backwind. Okay, you tell me if you start to hear like wind on the back of the microphone. It's only a slight zephyr. It probably won't bother you, but if it does, you tell me. I've got it here. I've got the rear windsock, but I'll let you decide whether we attach it, because I don't want to touch anything, because you know, shit always goes down. I will put a light on though. Yeah, I'll put a light on, that's for certain. And then I'll check the chisel chat, but I'll put a light on because heavens to Betsy, we want to expose things correctly. Yes, we do. Also need, and I'm being very ginger here because I'm literally over water. And so whatever I drop isn't coming back. Ideally, that'll be a nothing. I won't drop a thing. I definitely don't want to drop something like this. This is my small rig adapter. That's got to screw in. I'll just make sure it is screwed in before I let go of it by making certain 2 or 3 turns. There we go. It's now screwed into the small rig GH5 cage, which is a blessing. Not in disguise, just a blessing. Here comes my Genere LED light panel. I'll screw this in, not letting go until it's screwed right in. Why are there so many waves right now, by the way? Was there a passing vessel? How come there's so many waves here? Let me just put this on me. So we got light here, and it looks like this. ISO, just for those curious, we're already at 800. I'm gonna drop that down. That's up, you idiot. Down to 400. Light, sorry, shutter speed is down. We want to get the background, right? We want you to see the background. So so that's lit up nicely. I think we're good. I'm freezing here with my gloves out, my hands out of the gloveses. Let me get the chisel chat though. I don't want to touch that cable. I'm touching it. Don't want to touch it too much. Let me just close this up a little. Keep it all warm skis. Here's my cable for the chisel chat. Then I can sit down. How about my head angel? Is that going to be appropriation? We could just go down a little more, huh? Like this. Hello, that's a bit close to you. Do you want to be close to me? That's close enough, yeah? I gotcha. Shit, I didn't. Oh, shit. Oh, dudes, can you see that? I hope you can seize that. Why did I put my gloves on? Just gotta get my phone out. I don't want to touch my phone though, like, because we're sitting above the... Where are these waves coming from? What is this? The southerly swells kicked in? Okay, phone is here. Oh, we're 10 minutes from sunset, folks. 10 minutes till the sun sets in this beautiful country. You're seeing the Remarkables fandangled in snow. I did not expect this. That's clear sky almost above it, sort of. Plug this back in. Go to my channel. Yep. Beautiful view, Pablo. You got it? You got it? You see it? I hope you seizes it. Yeah! Are we level? We are level. Now he's on about exposure. Is that a full moon? It is a full moon. No, it's not. I got excited. It's not quite full. Can I zoom in and show you the Remarkables? Good, 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 good. Get out of there. Get out of the frame, you Wally. Let him enjoy that. Look at that. Look at it. Are you looking? While you're looking, I'm going to crack open the last beverage here. Enjoy that view, folks. And I'm going to enjoy the tame chicken. Wild turkey. So what you're looking at, without knowing it, you're actually seeing two things. You're seeing Kelvin Heights in the foreground, and then you're seeing the Remarkables in the distance. The Remarkables is the mountain range. Kelvin Heights is a suburb in front of the mountain range. I can't feel my fingers right now. It's that cold. I'm going to just get them in. Why is my DLive freezing and flapping around like that? Is the stream good? Are we good on the stream? But DLive is like, you Wally. Yeah, DLive is having a hussy fit right now. I'm going to reset DLive. Get him out of there. What Wi-Fi am I on, by the way? I'm on the Hawk 5G. That's what I wanted. You know what I got to do? I'll take another slash, folks. Can you believe it? The cold, right? The cold makes me pee. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it. Hold it. My channel. Tame chicken, the wild turkey. Hendrik, that's an old opposite. I do enjoy a tame chicken. By the way, I'm about to show you, or not about to, but soon I'll show you a Jack Daniel's product that is only available in New Zealand in the sizing that it is. However, on the packaging, it's made in Australia. Oh, shit you not. You can't buy it in Australia, or I've never seen it in Australia. Spoiler alert, and Charlotte, you'll get a kick out of this. I think I've already told you. It's the Double Jack and Cola in a 250ml can. So they got two versions of it here in New Zealand. They got regular, like 375ml, 6.9%, still the same percentage, right? So they got normal, like normal vessel size, 6.9, Double Jack. Then you can get the Double Jack 6.9%, but it's 250ml. So the little American serve cans in Australia, but they're 10%, but there's not 10%, it's still the 6.9. And I was like, oh cool, New Zealand only. I got it. I bought a 10 pack and we'll have some sometime and I'll bring some back to Australia. I want to do a comprehensive review. And I looked at it closely and it's like, made in Australia. I'm like, oh shit, made in Australia, definitely not sold in Australia. Letting go of the warmth. My nips are hard. It's so damn freezing, Pablo. The stream, it's in and out like a mushroom tip. Is my stream having trouble? Really? Really? Is the stream struggling for everybody, or is it just Charles that's having issues? By the way, the issue here is I opened my drink and didn't cheers you. That's an issue. I want to remedy that issue. By the way, that light's not even on my freaking head. That'll do. Where are these waves coming from? It's usually pretty still here. Just gonna swing off and have a quick slash, folks. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Surely gone. There's a camera over here. Can you believe it, Peter? I can, Peter. Your name's Peter as well? Yeah, this is Peter squared. Hello, Peter. By the way, I used my so I work for nzski.com. Do you guys do discounts? I used that today in town. I was told that there's plenty of places that do discounts. I had to buy a headlamp for my job, and there was one for $99, and I got it for $70. Yeah. Extending my, well, not my love. People love NZ Ski down here. I want to get a photo of this section of the mountain that has that run in front of it, because I don't know. Let me just kill this for a second. I want to get a photo of this because I want to talk to someone about that section, because you could definitely hike up there and you'd get an epic rundown. I don't know where it would end up though. There's this section up there. Oh, let's get a photo first of the regular remarks. Thank you for reminding me, Suki. Nut! Then I want to just get a factual photo of this and just say, what is that section there? I'm going to ask someone about that. Because that's cranking along, and you could definitely hike up and get a good ride there. So, back to the stream ski though. Let me just reset my DLive machine. DLive app. Okay, you can go live from it, but if you put it down and come back to it, it stops. Can they fix that? Of course they cannot. How come I'm not getting a charge? That's better. Charge me up. App, my channel. I think he fell in. Johnson? You think I fell in? No, you would have heard a splash. You would have heard a loud splash, dude. If I fell in there. The stream was choppy but a little bit before, but now that you've settled down, it stopped. Interesting, interesting. Not enjoying this wave activity. I want it to be still here. How's that mountain behind us? Are you seeing that? Do you realize what I'm showing you, folks? Like, well, this is world class. I've shown you Sydney freaking Harbour, and now I'm showing you freaking Queenstown. I'm showing you world class locations. Respect, man. Get some respect up here in the house. Are you asking for respect? I guess I kind of am. You shouldn't ask for it. It should just come. Yeah, but it's not. Because the chat's so quiet, because DLive is so dead these days. Okay, fair enough. But I mean, just observe. Dude. That is incredible. The whole thing is covered in snow. Fuck. That's outrageous. That is beautiful. I don't care if you don't like it, I do. A little bit lower on the exposure. Pablo, okay, for the third time, have your new boots arrived yet? Oh, dude, yeah, man. Yeah, I've been wearing them for like 2 weeks now. I couldn't do my job without them. I'm wearing them right now. But I tell you this just in, they're not fully waterproof. They're not fully waterproof. My feet are cold right now. I haven't got my thermal socks on, but my feet are cold. But I've noticed up on the hill. So just for those that are curious, and Pablo, this is answering your question. Yesterday, the peak of the Remarkables is called Double Cone. Now, that's not where the base station is. Over the top of that and back down into the gully, probably about, I guess it's probably about 700 meters below the summit is the base station. And that's where we were situated yesterday. And then we were doing the drive up and down the access road, putting chains on and taking them off and testing how the van responds in snow and slamming the brakes on and trying to like get it out of control and get it back under control and seeing how it reacts to ice and how the chains work when you put the brakes and all this stuff. All the while I'm wearing these shoes. And when I got home, there's a little bit of water in there. Not much, but enough to be like, thought these were waterproof. You know, they're sold as waterproof shoes and I wore them and I've got wet feet by the end of the day. So, knowing me, I'm going to complain about it and see what they say. You, sir, are world class. Thank you, Johnson. Thank you, man. Cheers, dude. Prost. Appreciate you showing us IRL stuff. Props. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you, man. And I apologize for not answering your question earlier. I didn't see the question. But yeah, I couldn't be here in this town without these shoes. Not saying that you have to buy on-running Swiss-made waterproof hiking boots. They're called Cloud Rock. I'm not saying you have to buy those ones, but you need something like this. You need a good, solid, warm, comfortable, waterproof hiking boot. Because you're gonna, like, we were literally jumping out of the van and like the snowfall, there's like this much snow that we're standing in. We were laying in the snow, putting the snow chains on. Like we're driving, I'm driving up, well, not that hill, that's the Remarkables, I'm doing Coronet Peak, but we were yesterday, we're driving up that mountain. So you got to be prepared and you got to be ready for the elements, I guess is what I'm saying. Oh man, a little bit more exposure. So we're down to the shutter speed of 1/100th of a second. MD, we're in the house. How you doing, MD? With the ice cream and the diamond. I just want to tell you how it feels. My Eunice, wow! Thank you, MD Witt. How you doing? Training, yeah, I've been on 4 days worth of training. And the idea is that at the end of the training, I will be competent enough to drive a 21-seater bus. They're called a Rosa, for those that know buses. I don't know much about the Rosa. A Shyla Rosa. I'm literally driving a Rosa bus. Yeah, I hadn't connected that before now. The Rosa. 21 seats up the mountain and yeah, taking passengers from town up to the hill. And then once I'm up the hill, I'll be doing the shunt between the car parks. So if you snowboard down and you need to get from car park 4 to car park 1 or car park 7 to the base station, I'm the free shuttle driver. Me and 3 other dudes, a guy called Josh and a guy called Jono. Hello, Josh and Jono, if you're watching. These two dudes are on the same actually, those two dudes are more experienced with driving those buses, but they're on the same level as me. So we'll all be working together, me, Jono, and Josh, the 3 J's. Wait, my name's Benon though. Let's call myself Jenon, so we can all be J's. Pretty cool. The reason there are waves, they're attracted to your Teradek wave, Hendrik. Shit! Look at that! What? We got a good... Dude, it's been snowing all day, and now it literally blue sky, and the Remarkables behind is lit up. That's fantastic. I want to get this for a thumbnail. I'm going to be like, okay, what's my thumbnail going to be? It's going to be like this. Thumbnail that shiz. I'm well, thank you. How's you? I'm well too. I'm well. I'm excited to be here in Queenstown. I know there hasn't been as many live streams as I would like, but that's the sacrifice, right? I've got a job now for the winter, and I'm going to be focused on that. Whenever, I mean, this is my first day off, and I got tomorrow off as well. So I'm trying to do all the things. And maybe tomorrow it'll be blue skies and we can go up somewhere. I don't know, where will we go? Should we do Queenstown Hill in the snow? Ooh, that'd be interesting. Anytime you do what you love, you never actually work. I mean, I never really wanted to be a driver of a bus in the snow environment, but I've always loved driving, and I drive myself, right? I've got Stevan, I love driving it. I love you know what this is like? This job to me is kind of like live streaming, in the sense that you've got people that are in a particular place that want to see something, and you're the one that's going to drive them to where they're going to see it. So like on a live stream, when I start my stream, I'm bringing you somewhere, like, and I'm using it like a metaphor. I'm taking you on like a journey, if you want. I'm taking you somewhere in real life and showing you something. Now, that's the same of this job that I'm doing. I'm taking you from one place, town, to another place, the mountain, and you're going to go snowboarding or skiing, and you're going to have a good time. So I'm, aside from like ticket sales and rentals, which might even happen up on the hill, but I'm the first person that you see that's going to give you the first introduction to the snow. So I'm like, I know I'm not live streaming it, but I'm thinking of it like a live stream, like, you know, sit down guys, and I'm going to be like, has anybody got an iPhone that wants to plug in and play their own music? Crank it up. We got a system here. Just, I'm going to buy a spare cable, plug this in here, and you can play your tunes. I want you dudes to be happy. And if it means playing whatever the tunes you want, you guys warm enough back there, let's crank the heat up. You don't want it hot, you got your snow gear on, we'll put it down. Whatever you want, let's have a good time. I'm going to be driving you up to the mountain. It's only going to take 35 minutes. Let's have a good time. Hell yeah. 21 seats in the bus, that's more than on the stream. Yes, Hendrik. DLive is D-dead. Hendrik, oh, that's too good, man. That's too good. I appreciate that. Sadly, you're right, though. And yes, sadly, it's true. But sorry, Pablo, I don't want to be a bus driver, like, per se, but I do enjoy people, and I do enjoy this. I want to be here, and, like, I think that's the best job for me. I don't want to be a lifty. I don't want to be out there all day in the snow putting people on lifts. I mean, I would do it. I'm not saying yeah. I picked the role that I thought would be best for me, and I think a bus driver is that role. But well played, Hendrik. Well played with that comment, dude. I bet any bus named Rosa must be a party bus. She's no longer in the chat, is she? Otherwise, she'd be backing that up. She'd be like, "There's a bus named after me? Fuck, I'm getting my ass to Queenstown." Unbelievable. Even across here you're seeing it. Far out, dudes. That's ridiculous. But if you reverse numbers, you get 21. How many are watching now? 12? 11? Yeah, okay. Well, folks, you know, all we can do is present the content, and then they will come. Who's they though? There's nobody here anymore. DLive is dead, folks. I'm gonna ramp the ISO up here to 800. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but the way things are going right now, no one's gonna want to come here to stream. Hey, nobody. All they're gonna do is take a look at the help section. They'll be like, what? This is what goes on this site? There's no way I'm gonna set up a stream channel here. No, not a chance. Now the reflections are really cool. But by the way, on that note of being so little people watching, I'd rather it just be you guys. Because the other side of the equation, and I guess we did see this a few times when we got hosted by Mafugal, and even the Ugly Jew when he hosted with big numbers, the chat just goes way too quick and it becomes like really less personable. So the way it is these days, it's just you and me, and we know everybody, and the chat kind of cruises along at a nice, decent pace. Oh, by the way, I haven't been lowering that light, have I? If I've been ramping the ISO, I got to lower the strength of that light. Somebody tell me about the exposure triangle. You call yourself a photographer? A captive audience for Benon the Magnificent. Now let's not stretch it there, Johnson. Let's come back to reality. I'm far from magnificent. I'll take Benon the, and we'll just leave it at that. You can put in the rest, but let's not go with the Magnificent. That's crazy. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Hendrik, now the reflections look really cool. Yeah, man. Shit, yeah. Rob Max in the house. I'm watching. How you doing, Rob? Good to see you, man. Yeah, love a good lurk, man. Cheers, Rob. It's true. It's always good to stream to who you know. Yeah, and also who that wants to be here. More so than like I know you personally, Hendrik, but the other dudes that I don't know personally, they want to be here, as opposed to I got a host and I'm checking out your content, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Like, that's rad, and I always appreciated those hosts, but it is more, it's definitely easier when it's more of a small crew. Yeah. Ooh, a little bit of a dark cloud coming over there. Oh. Ah. Even Kabsky seems disgusted publicly. Yeah, he did, yeah. I don't blame him. Yeah, I mean, it's terrible what's going on. Like, you know what would remedy a lot of this? If Justin Sun came out and did a stream. If Justin Sun came out and said, okay, I'm going to talk to you about this platform. I'm your owner. I own it. It's my direction. Here's what I'm planning. Just alleviate some of the confusion, alleviate some of the pain, give people some hope, give people some optimism. Like, the guy just he doesn't say anything because he doesn't care, right? Like, if he doesn't care, then who else should care? If the top dude doesn't care about it, then why should anybody else? So it's really poorly managed, really poorly managed. And that comes from the very top and it filters down. But that's not going to stop me from creating my content. But yeah, it's really sad. It's really disappointing. I guess more than sad is disappointment. Disappointment. It goes back to that magical word of integrity. I mean, are you saying that Justin Sun lacks integrity? I'm not saying that, Pablo. I'm more saying he bought this as a cash grab with no real care for what it actually stands for or what it is. He obviously doesn't care about any of the content creators. Like, he's never been in my stream. He's never been in anybody's stream, right? Like, how many people have been donated to from Justin Sun? None! Nobody, right? Nobody, like, there's nobody on DLive that says Justin Sun came in and watched my stream and donated and commented. Nobody. Go back to when Charles was CEO. A lot of people, not just me, a lot of people got that experience. CEO comes into their stream, drops ninjets. How you doing? Lovely content. Good to see you. Anything we can do to help you? How's DLive going? Care, attention, and a visible presence. All of those things missing, like, not even just like a portion missing, the whole thing missing, completely missing. Lots of phony baloney online. Sad but true. Yeah, this is true. Yeah. Jason, how you doing, man? Hey, Gives. How you going, Jason? Yeah. Yep. Wow. Meanwhile, folks, the Remarkables lights itself up. Are you seeing that? Let me zoom you guys in. Remarkables. Remarkable. Hope you see that in the light that you should. And if not, let's crank the ISO up a notch, skis. ISO goes up, skis. That's 1600, folks. Look at that. And back out we come to the wide angel. No, I was referring to Cab 7 Ben and convos you and I have had in the past. Oh, okay. Integrity. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Hendrik. Okay, I'll say it. This is Hendrik speaking. Justin's son has no integrity. Quote me. Okay. Well, there you go, folks. That's from the H-Man. The reflections, the thoughts and reflections of those in my chat may not represent the views and opinions of Gives a Minute. Clear. I'll take another slash. Dude. Okay, I'm taking a quick slash because the sun is setting and I don't want to miss it. Sunshine hits your eyes. Look at that light on the remarks. It's looking good. It's looking very nice back there. Please zoom in again and hold a moment. I will, Pablano. I will. Zoomed in. Holding it. You need to take us to Karawara Falls. Yes, yes. I need an electric mountain bike to get there, though. That's a good idea, though, Charles. I got to tell you, that's a great idea. But one does not simply walk to Karawara Falls. One does not simply walk into Karawara Falls. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Very nice. You got this, see, this is westerly facing, so, well, we're looking east, but the west is where the sun sets, so the sun is hitting the Remarkables. It's completely covered in snow. Beautiful. Pablano, does New Zealand have a Loch Ness monster? It would explain those random waves. No, but it has a lot of boat activity, a lot of water taxis, a lot of wind as well. Wind brings up the swell. It's just 12k away, Charles. Yeah, 12k. I mean, that'd be so good on an electric mountain bike. I don't have a car, right? So Next thing I'm gonna do, well, weather dependent, I wanna go to, I wanna take you guys walking around Lake Hayes, do the circumference of Lake Hayes. Hayes, Lake Hayes. There's a bus that takes you out there, it's $1. So there's no excuses. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. But wait a sec, there's snow everywhere. You'll still see good views of like Coronet Peak, and there could be some good views of the Crown Ranges from there as well. I'm not too sure if you'd see it from down there though. Either way, I do want to do Lake Hayes. Yeah, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. A lot of it's dependent on, like, if it's going to be snowing like it was today, we obviously couldn't do it as a walk, but there's that. And the other thing I wanted to do is I want to go over to Frankton Arm here. You can't see now because it's dark, but that's another peninsula, and you can actually, well, yeah, so Tyler, if you're watching, g'day Tyler, I told you before, he drives the water taxi. He said, man, I'll drop you over there free of charge. I'll live stream the trip across to Frankton Arm, and then we'll walk the Frankton Arm, and then we'll get the water taxi back. There's a lot of things I'm going to do, and a lot of things that I've got planned, but you know, a lot of it's weather dependent as well. Whether if it's going to like hammer down with snow, or if it's going to rain. I mean, this is unique that we were sitting out there in the snow. If that was rain, I wouldn't be out, right? I wouldn't be out streaming in the rain, obviously. We went past Lake Hayes on the bus the other day. That's right, yeah, that's right, Hendrik, yeah. And I remember that this signal was sketchy, but then I noted that I was actually, what? How did that work? That's right. My Vodafone had already burnt through the 40 gig. Yeah, the Vodafone had already burnt through its data. So I was using 2 degrees, and I was bonding together Vodafone, but Vodafone was at a reduced speed. And that's why I think it was sketchy there, maybe? I mean, either way, there is 4G at Lake Hayes. So if we're not on a moving bus, technically we should be okay. But yeah. But we did go past it, and it was hammering down with rain. That'd be cool to be there now when it was hammering down with snow too. All right, random question. What temperature is it right now? Let's not forget it's been snowing. So it's got to be like -2. What is it? Somebody Google this shit. What is it? Like, what does it have to be to make snow? So it needs clouds, bing. It needs rainfall, bing. But then it needs a certain, is it the dew point that causes snow? Because like, when rain freezes, it's hail, is it not? When rain freezes, it's hail, yet something else has to occur for it to be snow. Otherwise, it'd be coming down as blocks of ice. And I believe, don't quote me, but I believe it's something to do with the dew point, the DEW, the dew point. But either way, somebody's making a lovely dinner. It smells really welcoming. So with that in mind, I'm going to tell you, I think the temperature right now, I'm going to say, I reckon it's 2 degrees right now. I reckon it's literally just 2 above freezing. But I want you guys to guess as well, in the Chisel chat. There's 9 of you yahoos watching. Try to guess the temperature in Celsius. None of this Fahrenheit garbage, right? Let's go real here. Let's do what the rest of the world does, you flamin' Yankee, American, dingo, wallaby, catchphrase, meat pie, football, ABBA. Oh, snowdrop. Snowdrop, snowflake. I just felt a snowflake. That smells like beef. That smells nice. Hendrik, I always thought it had to be between -1 and 1 Celsius to snow. So but that couldn't be all it is, right? That if it's just that temperature, that doesn't make any, well, I was going to say that doesn't make any sense. That makes some sense, but then what about when it gets that low in Australia? Like in places like, sometimes it gets to -1 and it's raining and it's not snow in Australia. So there's got to be something else that's got to factor in. Music Man, hello Music Man, how you doing? Airplanes still use feet in talking altitude. You lose a degree for every 1,000 feet. Yeah, but who uses airplanes these days, you know? What, with all the terrorists and COVID and, you know? I mean, come on. Offended or what? Shit. By the way, folks, no one reminded me, but ISO's got to go to the max now, 3200. This is the last ISO stop, folks. It's called 3200 town. There we are. Do you get anything from that? I don't know if you get anything. I've got to lower that light though. 3200. So I'll tell you anyway. I'll tell you what the temperature is. I'm gonna guess. Actually, having had my hand out of the glove for a bit longer, I'm gonna say it's 1 degree Celsius. Charlie says 3 Celsius. I said 2 originally. I'm gonna lower it to 1 because I can feel it. I reckon it's 1 degrees. Let me tell you. The temperature on the weather app says Kelvin Heights. It's telling me, oh, 3 degrees. Shit. It says 3. I'm well and truly wrong. 3 degrees. Charles, you were closest. In fact, you were right on, weren't you? You said 3. I think that doesn't get any closer than that. In fact, that's bang on the money, the number money. Charles, well played. It is 3 Celsius. That's too dark, dude. That's better. Music Man, snowfall becomes unlikely once the temperature of the air at ground level drops below -10 degrees Fahrenheit. Snowfall becomes unlikely once the temperature of the air at ground level drops below -10 degrees. Okay, well now give us one that's more realistic, because not often does it get to -10 degrees Celsius here or in Australia. So what I'm asking is, Hendrik sort of suggested the temperature has to be between -1 and 1 degrees or 2 degrees. So what is to make snow? So you need clouds, you need rain and a certain temperature, but it's also, so the ground temperature affects it. Is that what you're saying? The temperature on the ground affects it? So it's rain falling, but then the radiant temperature of the earth rising causes the rain to become snow, not hail. Because if it was hail, it's already frozen in the clouds. Am I understanding that correctly? My nips are hard? Okay, now send me my winning gifts, Charles. The winning gifts is the knowledge that you won. That's it. That's all the gift, the knowledge. Just be happy with the knowledge, man. There's no more. There's nothing. I'll send you some snow. I'll package it up in the mail. Mind you, when it gets to you, it'll be a wet letter. Just a bit of paper cover. You won't want that. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. Never mind what the Braille reads. Braille. I'm worried. There is isolated drops of snow coming down at me. We are going to be getting more snow. The moon has gone behind cloud. There's cloud forming over the Remarkables. We're going to wrap this up here. At this point, folks, I want to say thank you very much for being here. I know I haven't been live as often as I would. Oh shit, big snowflake. I know I haven't been live as often as I would like to be. This is a temporary life change until October, from whence October will come and I'll be back in Australia where it's getting warmer and I'll be surfing again and we'll be doing all the cool things. But for the time between then and now, I'm going to try to stream whenever I can to showcase New Zealand to you guys. I'm so stoked I'm here. I got good job, good crew, good hours, good house, good housemates, man. My housemates are, dude, I got a great photo. I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it in the Discord. A great photo from, so there was a professional photographer out of the club when we went out last week, and really cool photo of the guys and me. I'll post that up. I have been posting up on my community page on YouTube as well. I've been putting up photos there. Just, I don't really know, community tab on YouTube. It seems pretty lousy, but I've been adding to it from here. And whenever something cool happens, I've been adding to it, and I'm not too sure why, but I've also been doing YouTube stories. Let's do one now. Oh, we left it too late. Let's do one quickly. No, we won't bother. Remind me to do a story next time we're live streaming. I've been doing YouTube stories. If you haven't caught them, so these are actually me at work, and I actually checked that it's okay to do this. Like, I asked about, can I shoot a quick YouTube story? They're like, yeah, that's cool. So there may actually be a chance for me to live stream while I'm there, but let's not jump that gun. But there are some YouTube stories there for you to check out. They only last. That's less than DLive. A YouTube story gets deleted after about 21 days, I think. So go and check them out. But I've been downloading them, and I'll add them up as a long form YouTube video as well at some point. Clouds start out as snow because the top layer of the storm is usually cold enough to create snowflakes, and sleet means too warm. Okay, I'm gonna have to go home and research how snow is made. But I've got to tell you, the other thing I've been doing, which is a little bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, I never watched, now you might think whatever, but I never watched the Jackass series. You know, the dudes messing themselves up on camera. I never watched it as a kid. So there's about 7 of them. So I'm actually watching all of them. And I've watched 2 of them the other night. And just secretly, I'm looking forward to going home to where it's warm, having a hot shower, heating up some food. I'm going to drink some New Zealand whiskey and eat some salt and vinegar chips and watch Jackass 3, I guess I'm up to now. There's more snow. I got to get out of here. It's going to start snowing again very, very soon. I was saying farewell. MD Wit, thank you for the diamond. Thanks, Ben, and much love. I just want to tell you how it feels. MD Wit, it feels good. Appreciate you. Let me just polish off this tame chicken. But I want to research more about how snow is made. YouTube stories, shorts maybe? No, Hendrik, not shorts, stories, not shorts. There's two versions, not the shorts, the stories. I really love this. Thanks, Big Benon. Bigly, thank you, Pablano. Bigly, I used that word the other day. I was like, it's actually a word. It's a word. Doesn't sound like it is, but it is. Suki is live now. Am I going there once you end? Yeah, cool. I'd host her, but I can't do the hosting from the app. The weather gov. Okay, thank you, Music Man. I'll have to grab that out when I'm at home. I will do that too because I want to learn about Schnee. All right, folks. Thanks again for being here with me. Random weather check just before we go. It now says Queenstown, still 3. Tonight, low of -1 and a high of 6. Tomorrow, Sunday, 100% chance of rain. Wait a second. So tomorrow for me, 1 a.m., 40% chance of snow. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. becomes rain. Sunrise at 8:20 a.m., then it's rain, 100%. 90, 100. So it's going to rain tomorrow. It's going to rain. It's going to be cloudy and rain, so I guess we won't be doing an outdoor stream. Either way, if it's going to be shithouse, I'll do a home stream. I'll do a chill out home stream, drinking whiskey at home, whatever. Yeah. If it's going to be cloudy and rain, then I'm not going outside. If it's going to be snow, then I'll go out. But if it's just rain is lame. Snow, I'm on the go. Ah, shit, yeah. Let's get out of here. Hang on effects. Do you reckon there's alcohol in tame chicken? There is. Let me just bring up my my scene here for the outro. And I'll get out of here because you guys have got better things to do than spend all this time with this crazy Yahoo. That was spectacular though, and we're still sitting. The irony is, right now it's still wonderful here. Like the naked eye can see, I can see that, but you can't. But it still exists, but you guys can't see it. Kind of trips me out. Why is this not loading? Loading. Remote golightstream.com. Please bring up my Go Lightstream. It's not loading for me. Okay, I don't know what's going on, folks. If this doesn't happen, I can't end the stream correctly. Why is it not loading? It's just like a blurry screen on the Go Lightstream. Have I got another? Sometimes Go Lightstream doesn't like it if you've got two tabs open with the same thing. I've sussed that out, but I don't have those two tabs. I've only got one tab. One tab it is. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Refresh the trouser. I'm refreshing the trouser. Dude, it is cold. My hands. These gloves were wet. They're not waterproof. They're just mittens. They're cold. Friction. Needs to add some friction. Yeah. Why is it not working? Remote Go Lightstream. Okay, do we not have Wi-Fi here or something? That's not true. I'm on my own network. Hawk 5G. It's there. Let's get rid of Safari. Let's open it up again. Why is it not working? Remote Go Lightstream. The only tab I've got open. Remote Go Lightstream. Refresh the trousers. If I can't access this, I can't end the stream. Why is it not working? This isn't remote. Go Lightstream. I've promoted it so much. It's so good. I'm going to look at that thing you talked about before, Hendrik, from TerraDeck. It's how you get browser sources into your streams. What is that? Interesting. Why can't I open up Go Lightstream? If I can't open up Go Lightstream, I can't end my stream. I'll be sitting here forever. Shit. It's just not loading for me. Why won't this load? Come on. Load it. Load it. Load it. It's not loading. This website, remote.golightstream.com, is just not loading. I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi on and off again. But that doesn't make sense because I'm using the Wi-Fi for the stream. So if the stream wasn't on, wait a second. But that doesn't make sense because I'm watching the stream. So I'm on the Wi-Fi and there's a snowflake. The Wi-Fi is good. So I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. I just can't bring up a freaking tab here. It's right there. Refresh the trousers. This is great content, isn't it? Watching me try to... All I'm trying to do is end the stream here. Remote Go Lightstream won't let me end it. How do I do... If I can't do this, how do I end my stream? It's a good question. How do you do that then? If I end it on the wave, it'll just keep streaming as who took all my 4G. That's a... Oh, I'm going to go to their Discord. I'm going to go to their Discord and check if they're having issues. Discord. Where's my Discord? There's that cord. Where's Discord? Here's Discord. Yeah, I've learnt this before. If you're having an issue, go to Discord and check it. Go Lightstream. Lounge Lightstream. I'm going to say, is anyone else not able to connect to, what's the URL exactly? Remote.golightstream. Can't end my stream. as the page won't load. Okay, so I just put this in their Discord. I said, is anyone else not able to connect to remote.go Lightstream? I cannot end my stream as the page will not load. We'll see if anyone responds. Because right now it's just not happening. And it's cold. Thankfully it's not snowing though. I'll just try refreshing that trouser one more time. Because all I want to do is end it, hey. And by the way, why is this not getting a charge again? That's better. This is a great ending to a good stream. This is a lousy ending. I can't access remote.go Lightstream. Bizarrety. Maybe I should just check. I don't want to open this up though because it does bring the chance of dropping things into the water. But I have to have a look and make sure everything's good. Yeah. Vodafone's fine. Everything's still fine. Why am I not? Okay, so Go Lightstream's down. Okay. Awesome. Support requests. Rainmaker. I don't want Rainmaker. Talkin' Lounge. Belgian waffles. So no one's talking about this. So there's, why is it just me that's getting all these issues? Why can't I just stream? Shit! I don't like having issues. All I want to do is end my stream right now. This sucks. By the way, I applied for affiliate with Go Lightstream and they declined me because of DLive. That's a thing. They said, yeah, we see you've got a good following on DLive and YouTube, but you've got nothing on Twitch, so that sucks. We're not going to bother with you. Basically. I can't. I don't know what to do here. I can't, and I can stop my stream, like I can stop broadcasting, but the stream will continue because I can't access remote.go Lightstream. So how am I supposed to end it? Ah, shit, this sucks. Is there an error log here? Gaming chat streams, Talkin' Lounge. The last message was at 11:37 a.m. this morning. I'm not even going to bother posting in there if no one else is posting. What do you guys recommend if I go back to DLive? Okay, you guys aren't saying anything. Okay, fine. I don't know what to do. Safari could not open the page because the server stopped responding. Fuck's sake. Fuck! I'm so sick of this shit. I just want to do a stream with no problems. If it's not me, it's them. This sucks. And you pay for this shit. And oh my God. Just want to end this stream. I can't end it. The server's not responding. You see the bind I'm in? It's dark, it's cold. Remote.go Lightstream.com is not responding. Could I end it through Restream? I could just pull the pin on Restream, right? If I just pulled the pin at Restream, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, okay, so fuck it, go Lightstream. I'm gonna go past Lightstream. I'm gonna go to Restream. I'm gonna just stop it all on Restream. Not a very good outro, but this ain't working. Let me get a screenshot of this before I do anything though, so I can then send it to the Go Lightstream crew. Because I mean, you pay for this, hey? And like, if they mess you around like this, it's not cool. Let me just go back to wherever I posted this. in the light stream. I'm gonna post this photo. Yeah, I just posted the screenshot there. I'm gonna try refreshing it one more time, see if they come up. If not, oh shit, dude, that's scary. We're on top of water here. The status bar is moving. Remote.golightstream.com. It's moved along a little bit. See, what's gonna happen now is I guess we're gonna have to just go to restream.io and end it. Yeah, this isn't doing it. Okay, I'm gonna just go to Restream. I don't have that bookmark though, do I? Restream is here. But then I can't put up my fuck it. It's no, I'm gonna say I can't put up my end screen. No, I can't. I can't do my end screen because remote.golightstream is down. Again. Okay, well, let's just go and end this on Restream. So let's go to restream.io and manually end it all. And then I'll just kill all of my, so just so that you know that I'm not making this up, let me just log in here. So just so that you know that I'm not making this up, I'm connecting to, Restream's obviously connected, right? So if we go to my OBS setups, these are the Restreams here that I'm streaming to. All these destinations, Facebook's, Float, FC2, Vaughan Live, Africana TV, Nemo TV, VK.com, Twitter, Trovo, DLive, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook's by the Twoskis. Let's just bring up the remote.golightstream app as well. Make sure we got no chance of that coming back. I'll refresh the trousers here. So that's what that's been sitting on for so long. Oh! It got to that. It went past it. Oh, my hand is freezing. My hand is numb there, folks. Okay, so it did that. It went to the blurry page. Usually it goes from that to the next page. We might be getting somewhere. Man, that was so cold to hold my hand up like that for that long. Oh, it's freezing. Nah, it's not working. Fuck it. I'm gonna just go straight back to Restream and end this shit. All right, see you folks. Where's Restream here? Live stream, end all of them. I'm gonna just go down to toggle all off. If I press this button, you guys lose it. So I'm gonna toggle it. You know what I should do? Let's leave a space here for the outro slate card on YouTube. So if I stand here and say, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, if you enjoyed live streams and you enjoyed Queenstown and you enjoyed the Remarkables and you enjoyed snow, IRL streaming, share this out with all your friends. Don't forget to snapple, tapple, crapple, tickle, tackle, cockle, wockle on that like button. Also, share, subscribe to the channel. Jump through 7 hoops. Tickle the back of your neck with the side of a toothpick and enjoy yourselves. And I'm just going to sit here silently while the end slate rolls. That's long enough, right? Turn this shit off. Oh, waiting for latency. Waiting for latency. Latency is waited for, and now